So starting off, I will be taking my Clear Me a Secret acrylic powder and this eyeshadow pigment that I got from my old palette. So I just took a few scoops of the clear, and once I'm finished, I take 1 scoop of the blue. I give it a little mix, then I shut it and I shook it up to get a more even mixture. And then once I'm finished, I'll be swatching it before I do it on the nails. And I find that this one was a bit too dark for me. And if you look really close, you might see some little speckles in it. I didn't really mind that. So I went back in with some more clear acrylic powder to make it more less opaque and more jelly-like and give it a little shake. And then I swatched it once more, and then I decided that I actually like this shade. Although it looks kind of similar on the paper. So once I'm finished, I will be taking the blue acrylic powder and just putting it on the nail. Just a thin layer as my first layer. So I did this for all the nails. So once I'm finished, I'll be taking this white acrylic paint and I will be mixing it with water to make it a little bit more runny. And once I got that on the brush, I just go in and do a random line. You could do this however you want. You could do whatever line you want, just do you. So I just took the brush with some water and kind of blend out the bottom of it to make one side not a harsh line. I do not know how to properly describe this, but that's the best I could do. So I just do it on one side and kind of blend it out. Slightly blend it out and leave the other side alone. So these are blue quartz nails, like rose quartz, but not rose blue. And I wanted to do like a beach theme nails. So this was my inspiration. So that was my inspiration. So I went back in with another layer and I do this like 5 times. If I'm not wrong, you do this like 5 times. So it is a process. You don't have to do it that much times, I don't think, but I forgot to mention that you can also do this with acrylic, not acrylic, you can also do this with gel polish and alcohol. I am not sure how the nail polish will work. But if you do it with gel polish and alcohol, obviously you'll have to cure in between. I just let this air dry and then maintain with the acrylic, and it did not interrupt my paint. So this is how it looks with the flash on, and as you can see, the pigment that I use having a little specks of gold glitter, and I thought that was awesome. But you could only really see in like direct sunlight or with the flashlight I used. So this is like my third layer now of the blue acrylic. So again with my third layer of the acrylic paint. So as you can see, this is like a real process. This is like a process of you having to encapsulate, not encapsulate, put down the blue, the white, the blue, the white, the blue, the white. So it's kind of a process. But these nails are absolutely beautiful. When you're done, you can also use acrylic, white acrylic instead of having to use paint. So if you feel that you're that talented, you can use the acrylic instead of paint and just marble it. I think that could work. So this is my fourth time doing the blue, and then my fourth time doing pink. And this is my final step before I add the clear acrylic or encapsulate with the clear acrylic. So when you do this, just remember not to overcrowd the nail with the lines. I feel like it would just look too much. But if you feel it might look nice, you can also give that a try too. But I was trying to keep it simple. So then this is just step where I encapsulate with clear acrylic, and I just show you guys one nail. And now I will take in a foil and crisping it up the free edge just to make it straight, because we are going to be doing a negative. We are going to be doing negative. Well, not we, me. I am going to be doing a negative space. So I take the nail form and I put it on. And the reason why I do tips instead of just doing the whole nail form is because I thought it would save me acrylic, but it actually didn't. I think it just caused me to use more. So if you're going to use this, either do tips or do the forms. So I will be taking these gold charms. They got starfish and shells. They got smaller and bigger shells. I will just be using the smaller shells and some sweethearts. And then these circle reflection type things. And I'll be using them as bubbles. So that was my intention. So just add the clear layer to the nail. And you guys might be like, why is she building it up so thick? That's because I had to put it in line with the acrylic that is behind it. So the one that I just did had like a hump, and then the farm was flat, so I had to build it up quite a lot. So once I'm done, I will be taking the gold charms and I will just be pressing it into the acrylic. So you can see my acrylic was kind of dry, so when you're doing it to use wet acrylic. And I didn't believe it was filming at the part where I put the, right, it didn't, the shell. And then I will just be adding like a little bit of the acrylic because the acrylic that I previously put on was too dry. So just do that and then put on my starfish. So once I'm finished, I encapsulate it. And then I put down my little circle bubbles. And I kind of do it layered like how I did the white, the rose quartz part. So I put this down, I encapsulate it, and then I put down some more of the little circles because I thought it would add this cool effect. I'm not sure if it really did anything. I don't think it did. Okay, so once I'm done, I'll be foiling this free edge now because this will be the free edge now. And you just foil it to make it more straight. And as you can see, I did the other hands off camera. I didn't want the video to be too long, and so I just show you guys one nail because it's basically the same steps. And I just went back in and do the same thing that I previously did for the rose quartz nails. Well, blue quartz. So I feel like it's self-explanatory, so I'll just let you guys watch this. So once I'm finished, I encapsulate the nail. So these are how they look after I am finished with them. Quite a lot of filing I had to do. A lot. It took me a long time to file these. And once I'm finished, these are how the nails look. And as you can see, it's night now. So I'm going to be top coating. And this is the part that actually bring the nails to life. And these are the nails after I'm finished with my design. I hope you guys really like it. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up. And if you do decide to recreate, please tag me on my Instagram, link in the description. And in this video, I decided to put a little dark blue on the underneath of the nails so it will look cool. And yeah, I hope you guys like the video. I do love these nails, and I hope you do too. Yeah, so bye.